Hey, I'm glad to see you because this week is a very special music lesson. We're going to be discussing the music room rules and procedures. And since many of you are coming back to the school building finally, instead of being virtual learners, you're going to be back in the building. I wanted to take this opportunity and this lesson this week to show you exactly what you need to do when you come back so you don't feel lost. And I don't want anybody to feel lost. So my friend Rocky and I are going to show you some of the things that you need to know when you come back. And your exit ticket this week is going to be discussing some of those things. Now, if you're staying a virtual learner, that's okay, because you're going to come back eventually and you need to know these things. And you can also appreciate what your classmates are having to do while they're here. During this video, my friend Rocky and I are going to show you some of the things you're supposed to do as well as some of the things you're not supposed to do while you're in the music room. So let's get started. First, how do we come into the music room? You and your classmates will line up in the hall outside the music room. Make sure you distance from each other like your teacher says to. Most teachers use zombie arms in front. When I tell you to go in, I will have a song playing in the room. Most of the time, your job is to get to your spot and sit down, tapping the steady beat of the song or whatever other movement I ask you to do. When everyone is sitting and following the directions, class will begin. If all of your classmates came in quietly, then you will get your first point, which is enter quietly and get to seats. Please don't enter like this. Oh my gosh, you see what he did on the playground today? He was just doing all this kind of stuff. I know, right? He just kept on doing all that. He's doing so much stuff. It was a whole lot, wasn't it? Oh my gosh. Or like this. When Mr. Adams begins class, it's important to quickly follow directions so we can have as much fun as possible. Whenever I ask you to repeat a clap or sing a song back, it's to help you learn music while enjoying it. Make sure you stay in your spot and square tape area. Also, please don't pull up your numbers. They're very difficult to get in the right spot. When I ask you to answer a question, make sure you raise your hand. When we get up and move, it's important for you to keep distance from your classmates. We will do this by making sure you do not stay in the same square as someone else. For instruments, we will follow all of the same rules as before, with some new ones we must follow. We will not share instruments during class, and we will stay separated. Only play when allowed, and play only what Mr. Adams asks you to play. We will talk about those rules more when you are here. When we are done with instruments, Mr. Adams will make sure they are ready and safe for the next class to play. Notice that Mr. Adams and Rocky have been wearing their masks for the whole class. We will also do that when you are here. They must cover your nose and mouth, even after we've moved around a lot. When class is almost over, Mr. Adams will sing a song to get you ready to leave. Betty Rose have their hands in their lap and are sitting up straight and tall. First row stand and turn and walk. When everyone is ready, Mr. Adams will award the class the points they have earned for the day. 1 point each for coming in quietly, following directions, playing instruments correctly, working as a team, and lining up quietly. From this point on, you are expected to sit up and line up quietly. Mr. Adams will ask each row to stand up and turn toward the door one at a time, waiting for the row to be ready, so make sure you're sitting up. Each row will walk out in a line one at a time. Make sure you stay in line and stay quiet when you go back out to the hallway. I hope you found that really helpful. Even if you're not coming back to the school building next week, you're going to come back eventually, and we'll make sure that you know what you're supposed to know. I'm going to show you how the quiz is going to work, but before that, I just wanted to say, see you next week. All right, time to talk about our quiz. Your quiz this week is to tell me that you know certain things about the rules and expectations for the music room. So I'm not going to go over how to take a quiz with you because I'm sure you've taken enough on Canvas already to know. So I'm just going to go over the questions. Might click on answers, but I'm not going to tell you that this is the answer. I'm going to just click on one or both and just show you how to do it. Hey, first question. Click on the correct zombie arm distance. If you remember when we're outside in the hallway, you're supposed to be a certain distance away from your classmates. So which picture shows me the right distance away from Rocky out in the hallway? So click this one or click this one, whichever one you think is the correct answer. Okay? Click which one is what you're supposed to do when you come into the music room. Sit in your spot or play instruments. Which one are you supposed to do when I let you into the music room? 3. Which one is the right way to wear a mask? Like this with it under the chin, like this with it on the eyes, or like this with it on the mouth and the nose? Click on the right answer. And 4. When we're about to leave, how are you supposed to sit? Are you supposed to sit up on your spot, or are you supposed to lay down while we try to leave? That's it. When you're done, click exit, not exit preview, click submit, and it'll tell you what your grade is. If you didn't get all 4, you can try again. Try as many times as you need to until you get all 4 right. So like I said before, if you're coming back next week, I'm really hoping to see you, and I'm really happy that I'm going to be able to see you and have some fun with you in the music room. If you're not coming back, that's okay. You still need to know this information for when you do come back. All right, I hope you have a great week. Bye.